and my happiness was growing. It grew into bliss. It grew into states of ecstasy that I didn't know were possible for no reason. I'm not just talking about contentedness for no reason. Oh, you should just be happy. No, I'm talking about the kind you hear of the sages and the saints, the ecstatics, those people. And I didn't know I was capable of that. And I imagine you probably don't know you are, but I know you are. This is why I talk now. This is why I share everything that happened. So I went around in this uncaused, unattached state of love, joy, bliss, ecstasy, ever growing, multiplying, until one day in the woods, just when I thought it couldn't get better and it was the greatest thing ever, an explosion of love hit my chest, knocked me to my knees crying in the woods, hit my head. The energy, the love was completely consuming and overwhelming, and I fell to my knees bawling, tears streaming down my face, and I looked up at the trees and I saw they are me. And I looked around everywhere at everything, and it was all the same. Me, 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 me. And I went to speak, it's me. Nothing came out. Speech had left. Didn't need it though. Who would I speak to? I laughed and cried and laughed and cried and laughed and cried. The insights, the realizations, the recognitions were just pouring. There is nobody else. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Everything is fine. It was just a supernova explosion with a whole bunch of laughter. It was the funniest thing ever. Still is the funny thing. And I said I couldn't speak. For a while, I didn't care that I couldn't speak. But after a while, the voice that I used to think was me came back. And I could see clearly it's not me. And it was kind of a shocked moment. I know who I am. Who the hell are you? There was no answer, of course, because it's not a who. The voice in your head is not a person. It's not a thing. It's not you. It's not others. My identity was not altered, but corrected that day. The nature of myself, which I know is all things, is also the nature of yourself. And as I say, that was in 2010. That was 11 years ago. Nothing has changed. And I don't understand people's experiences where they say, I had my awakening and I lost it. It is impossible to realize the truth of yourself and lose it. It's not possible. So they had different experiences. This is why I draw a huge line between awakening and self-realization. They're not the same things. And in fact, you have had awakenings